I'm not in the mood to just kiss a little dog. Just kiss a little dog. Hello, welcome to our tiny little tube. I am Margie. I'm a York empath, and this is Tucker. He's a lemon beagle. And just like having little talks about how we feel about things. And I was just listening to the Leo Cubs weekly take on things, and it pretty much coincides with the Peace Dealers and Astrology Hub and Rick Levine and all of them. It's careful what you ask for, folks. All these people want justice and to get all these people to be revealed as to what they are, but the thing of it is we're all going to be revealed for who and what we are. If we're a true authentic being or if we're just bullshit. I hope I've been doing the work. I know I'm a little bullshit. We all are. We are all aspects, and every time the more I look at other people and think, man, I really don't like that about them. That's just stuff I don't like about me. I was going down a little ant hole. Hey, Carl. Little ant hole about my history. Because that's what I see is I see a whole lot of freaking talkers out there. You can read your charts and stuff like that and do all that. And there's a lot of knowing in that. But there's a lot that comes with actual life experience. And that's what I'm not seeing with what the people that are freaking out here talking. You can't. It's not real cool to try and teach people about how to get through pain and just physical and emotional and energetic distress in your energy fields and all that. Unless you've really been through it. There's a lot of people that talk the talk, but they ain't walking the walk and the talk and the talk. So that's the stuff that's all going to be, and I know that I've walked my path, and I got a pretty freaking cool history. I was thinking about that today because I was stationed, I only did 6 years. I could only do 6 because I couldn't stand the swinging dicks. The do as I say, not as I do. The fat dudes that told me I needed to go to the gym and work out every day, 5 days a week. Why they kept making rank, and I was just like, nah, it's just another bros club. It ain't in it for me. There ain't a place for me in this air farce, so I only did 6 to go to college. I still have of mind. I think everybody should do like some sort of civil tour just to see what, so you can relate to the bullshit that all of us had to go through. All the stupid shots, all the vaccines, man. My body is so shorted out right now because of all the vaccines they put in. And then they want to make this one for this Rona, and I'm just like, nope, F you. No more vaccines, and Mom don't want none of your stupid vaccines either because we don't get sick. Yeah. It's healthy people don't get sick, huh? Yes. Yep. So I was thinking about my history, Mom. How about this for a funny story? Everybody's talking about, age of Aquarius and like the new birth from Capricorn to Aquarius and all this like really weird stuff that people are going to start seeing, because they're going to start seeing in different dimensions and vibrational frequencies, just stuff we've always done, but they're a little late to the show, right? And I was stationed off at Air Force Base, and that's where SAC, Strategic Air Command, biggest pile of bullshit in the land. They freaking hosted the Operation Looking Glass, like Alice in Wonderland, which is another big storyline that's going around right now, right? Mm-hmm. And then they're trying to manipulate data, which is perceived in people's minds and stuff like that. And it's funny, all this stuff is coming down. I actually had the job description the last year I was in. I was the TODO, the Technical Order Distribution Officer at Office. So I was like, I took care of all the instruction manuals because for every wrench you turn, there's a proper procedure on how to do it. And if you don't do it, then you are punished. You are subject to be punished by the UCMJ for dereliction of duty and blah blah blah. But it's just a bunch of freaking nonsense, bunch of words, huh? Bunch of words of people that say, do what I say, don't do what I do, because they're hypocrites. They don't do what they say they're going to do. Hey, don't drink the Kool-Aid. What's up? 23? So, I was just sitting here thinking back, reflecting on my life, and I was at Operation Iraqi bullshit. I saw what freaking that made up military operation, and I tuned out after that for the whole Obama admin. Obama. I didn't even pay attention because I knew for what it was. It's just all propagated war machine so rich people can already get rich. And now what they've done is they've turned the war onto this own country so the rich people can get rich. And there's no middle class. There's just a whole lot more poor people now. I think it's funny, the stories, oh, don't worry about these. God bless you, Ma. These tax, because for people who make 400,000 and more, I'm like, who the fuck makes 400,000 a year? And there's so many homeless people? Really? Shame on them. They're all gonna get freaking struck by lightning here in the next few weeks, because more and more people start focusing on one kind of reality. That reality is gonna happen, and it's becoming mainstream. So, I've been tracking space weather news and stuff for years and years, and there's all these other people that have, and now that vibe has grown. So the storyline of poles flipping and the cosmology of this, it says it in astrology, it says it in science, and the thing of it is, it's our poles when flipping in with us, it's the more people poles are flipping within themselves, going from negative to positive. We can keep it from happening. We can postpone it if we just become in balance within ourselves, but that might take too much work. It might take too much accountability, and people might have to get up off the couch and go freaking walk around the block or something, getting the heart rate going to to work on their soul sack. Because this is our earth, man. Our bodies, our soul sack, it's our earth. That is our earth. And how we, just think of more than 50.0 whatever 1% of the population took care of their own vessel, their own soul sack. You know how that would benefit the earth? You know what that would do? If people just meditated, start 5 minutes a day, just tapping into a source bigger than yourself to let you know that you aren't in control of the ship, that there's a source, there's a force out there, a source that keeps us from flying off this spinning rock, and that keeps all the planets and all the stars in position, so when we're spinning around at a gazillion miles an hour, we're still seeing the constellations in the sky. That is a freaking marvel within itself. The people just, I don't know, they can't get past right here. They don't have imagination stations to run it. And that's why I like to meditate, man. I just like to freaking let God to guide me in my thinking. I pray all day long, asking God for direction and guidance and help and which way should I go. And I get synchronicities. Absolutely, I get synchronicities. Do this, do that. Take the next right action, and then things work out. It's the people that just freaking rest on their laurels. Too many people rested on their laurels. That means that they did something like 20 years ago. Like maybe they were on the high school football team and they made that last great play, but they ain't done jack shit since then. They haven't done nothing since then, huh? We gotta do stuff every day to put this earth on a trajectory to be heaven on earth. Man, we could do it. But if the control freaks, if there's more people that will live for the freedom of their spirit than there are the controllers. So why are the people not standing up? Why are they just buckling? Oh, because they lazy as fuck, y'all. That's why. And they might go against the mainstream. Well, I've never gone with the mainstream, so maybe if somebody wants to tell me what that's like. I done a lot of things that nobody's done else has done in life, and I'm waiting for other people to step up and start doing stuff that ain't never been seen before and done before. Supposedly there's all these powerful people on this earth. I'm like, and this is the earth we get? This is all we get with all these powerful, wonderful people, We have these like meshes, these pockets of like luxury places where people, where certain groups can go. Not in my earth. In my earth, there's somebody wants to go someplace, they can get, there's car stations. Just go get in a car and drive there, or go, drive to an airport and go there. But it just every time I keep thinking more of a free earth without borders and boundaries and all this stuff, and people trying to inhibit history and hide it and cover it up. There's more the controllers were wrenching down. And I'm just waiting for the people to be like, you know what? I'm a spiritual being having a human experience, and this just ain't fun or right. So I'm gonna get out there and I'm gonna do something every day that to live in my freedom, to live in my own truth, you know. And now I'm seeing, you know, that's the thing is the control freaks. They profit from all this. They're making money now. They're gonna start, you know. One state is like $1,250 fine if you don't wear a mask, and then another one it's $500 fine, you know, and it's just like, fuck your fine, you know. How many people are homeless? You know, your priorities are skewed, bureaucrats. Your priorities are skewed. I like to make this declaration every now and again. I challenge every bureaucrat, every civil servant, every single one of you that gets a freaking you know, 3 freaking little paycheck, works for the city, works for the state, you're a politician in any sort, go down, spend 3 nights, 4 days amongst the tent cities in which have been created by your better ideas, by your really good ideas. Yeah, those are your constituents, because if you don't make an environment for everyone, including the people that don't want to buy into, you know, just go online and fill out. No, dude, I've been online. Your human-computer interface on all your website is shit. It's like a choose-your-own-adventure game that doesn't have an ending. It just goes around in a loop. So I don't know why you're paying your freaking IT departments for what you're paying them, but because your shit don't work.